Hey guys, Jaden Fishing back with another video, and yes, I know I took a 2-month break. I'm sorry about that. It was track season and everything, but with the awesome coronavirus, kidding, it's not that awesome, but we don't have school for a while, and I have time, so I'm going to be making a couple more videos, and today we'll be talking about the Penn Pursuit III LE combo. Alright guys, so if you want the simple answer, is it worth it for the $90 that you paid? Yes, it is definitely worth it. And the reason I got this rod and reel is because my old one, my Quantum Blue Runner Inshore, it's a great rod and reel, been dunked twice, only $60, still works just fine. It's a little heavier duty, and I knew I'd need a new inshore rod and reel soon, so I decided to get one and take advantage of the sale Academy had right now. And it's a great rod and reel. But let's talk about the reel first. So this reel, this specific one is a 3000 size. It can hold, in mono, it can hold 120 yards of 12-pound test, 165 yards of 10-pound test, and 200 yards of 8-pound test. And it could hold 250 yards of 15-pound braid, 180 yards of 20-pound braid, and 130 yards of 30-pound braid. And right now I have some Berkley X5 20-pound braid on here. And this reel has a super line spool gasket, so you can tie your line directly onto the spool as opposed to having backing. Because if I had backing on here, this would probably be over spooled right now. But this has a 5.2 to 1 gear ratio as opposed to the others that have 6.2 to 1, like the Fierce and the Battle and the Passion and the Wrath. Penn's other reels, they have 6.2 to 1 gear ratios. But the advantage with a slower one is that you have more torque and power over the fish when reeling it in. The only difference with the 6.2 to 1 is that it just brings in line a little bit faster. But on the reel structure, you have a metal side piece, a graphite body and rotor, a metal handle, and wind grips on an EVA knob. So it's got the wind grips, but there's EVA there and EVA right here. And you've got that big cool looking screw on the end. And inside the spool, inside the reel, you have the Penn famous HT100 drag system. Very smooth from some of the bass I've caught on this reel. This exact combo I found is good for fresh and salt water. But this drag is very, very smooth, and you can really crank this drag down and get a lot of power out of it. This reel has stronger drag than my 4000 size Quantum does, which is kind of weird, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with a strong drag. And it's got 4 + 1 bearings, so you have 1 instant anti-reverse bearings, 2 bearings here, and 2 bearings on this gear. And it's a very, very smooth reel. Absolutely love it. And yeah, that's basically it for the reel. I'm trying to make this review go by fairly quickly. I don't want to leave you guys here all day, because my average review time is only like a minute and a half, so I don't want to make this review too long. But here we have the rod, and we will start at the end. So on this rod, it has a very, very, very fast tip. This is a medium light rod with an extra fast action, and what this fast tip enables you to do, get a whippier cast, cast out lighter lures, and cast a bit farther with that extra whip that the tip of the rod gives you. And on this rod, you have Penn's stainless steel Dura guides. These will not pop out because they're no guide inserts. They're all one-piece stainless steel, and it is braid friendly, good for fluoro, mono. You can put any line on here that you want, and it will not corrode and get that damaged from salt and sand and wear. And as we move down, like I said, 7 foot, medium light, extra fast action. You can cast 1/16 to 5/8 ounce lure, so you can cast artificial shrimp, popping corks, all the way down to little tiny spoons and hair jigs. So I guess you could theoretically do some micro fishing with this. Not like micro fishing, but catch fish about that big with it if you really wanted to. But you have the aqua accents, the aqua cross strap there, the hook keeper, which is not good for if you're Texas rigging anything. This is not a Texas rig friendly hook keeper, although I guess theoretically you could snip it off, bend it out a little bit, and turn it into that, but I'm not going to do that. Then you have an EVA foregrip, which is very comfortable. put my whole hand on it. And you just have your basic standard plastic reel seat with the metal covered reel seat like locking pieces, you could say. And this is a top locking reel seat as opposed to lots of others that lock from the bottom up. And here we also have the wind dry tank grips over here. Same stuff that's on the reel knob, but the reel knob is a bit dirtier from fishing. It actually gets dirty fairly quickly, which is annoying, and I can't find a way to clean it. But these aren't getting that dirty because I normally hold my reels like that. I don't hold them on the handle whenever I'm fishing. And then you have your exposed blank here because it's a split grip and an EVA fighting butt. And what I found is that this has a bit of a longer handle from the other rods that I have compared to my Blue Runner and my Berkeley Amp, my Berkeley Cherrywood, all my other 7-foot rods. This has the longest handle out of all of them, which I don't find to be a problem at all. But there's one downside to this rod. I can't really show you guys. It'll be difficult to show you. But these guides, these top 4 guides or top 5 guides, compared to the first 3 or 4, they're just barely off center. But it's not a fatal flaw. It's still working for me. It's probably just only this rod that has happened to, or maybe I'm just seeing things. I don't know. Your rod will likely not have any of that. So in the end, do I recommend this rod and reel? Yes, I do. It has a fast tip, which is very good for casting lighter lures and casting further. 7 feet is a good length, and you can cast a wide range of lures with this. And you have the wind grips, which are very comfortable, an EVA 4 grip, and the reel has the HT100 drag system. So Penn's second cheapest reel has the same drag system that some of their $180 reels have, which is pretty crazy. And you got 5 bearings, a 5.2 to 1 gear ratio, and you get all of that for the amazing price of $89.99. But if your academy is having the 25% off sale on all combos, then you can get it for only $67, I think. I think that's what I got mine for. And then if you get the Berkeley braid, then you'll get everything for just under $90, including tax. So it was a pretty good deal. So I definitely recommend this reel, this rod and reel. So if you guys need a new one, definitely go pick it up from your local academy. It's kind of hard to find in some places, but Bass Pro Shop has the Fierce combo, which is better than this, although it is over $100. But anyways, remember to go anywhere and fish everywhere. Bye, peeps.